Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sim500 as I'm watching death happen on the track. Welcome here to, what are we called now? Trackside Esport now? Sorry, as you can tell, we're having a production meeting right in the middle of this. We're at Talladega for Sim500 at Talladega. My name is Derek Pemberton. As you can tell, I'm struggling. I haven't done this in a while. My name is Derek Pemberton. Alongside me today is Todd Chase. And Todd, we're at Talladega. Plate racing. Anything can happen. And I believe if I know this right, isn't this the first round of the? Is this the last race of this round?
Yes, this is the last round of the playoffs. We will go from 14 down to 8. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here at Talladega.
Yeah. So as y'all can tell, I am not your usual Adam Chapman. I know I sound a lot better, and I know it sounds like I know a lot more. It's probably because I do. But no, Adam Chapman is a little bit under the weather tonight. He is still here. He is kind of in the background, going to be helping out with all those sights and see.
Hello.
Yeah, they see. There he is. So he is here. So.
Can I get my thoughts real quick on this race?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I just want to get my pick in before you carry on, Derek. I'm sorry to interrupt your broadcast because I know this is your broadcast now. I'm going to go ahead and get my pick in. I'm going to go with Chad Coleman to win this race. I'll be here. I'll probably check in throughout some of it, but you guys have a good show. I'll just be sitting here talking to these guys and listen to all their mistakes that they do.
And I will go ahead and tell you, I will probably have a lot. But So before we go any further, we do want to thank all of our sponsors, snapmobile.shop, your one-stop shop. Let's see which one I want to read here. All right. Get 5G ready at the wireless zone. The 5G future is closer than you think. Verizon 5G wireless network technology will be the first to market in the U.S. with both fixed and mobile versions. 5G means faster downloads, superior video streaming, and opens the door for a host of immersive experiences using virtual and augmentative reality. Wireless Zone has a number of 5G ready phones to support the advanced technology revolution. That's the end of it. Okay, it was tabbed weird, but all right. So Talladega, Todd, what is the one thing that we always talk about when it comes to Talladega? What is the one thing that everyone's always the most afraid of?
Everybody's the most afraid of the big one here at Talladega. Some of these guys are going to be running 3 or 4 wide most of the time, and we we heard Chapman talk about his pick, Chad Coleman, as you see him getting wrecked here by Justin Fuller. This guy is in a must-win situation going into tonight's race, so definitely going to have an eye on him tonight.
Yeah, so like Todd had said earlier, we are going from 14 drivers to 8, and just to let you know who is in, we'll go ahead and pretty much count from 6th on back. And 6 actually is a surprising name. Actually tied for 6 is Justin Fuller and Tommy Ryan, two guys who I'm surprised to see them so far down the order here. So they're kind of right near that bubble line. They've got about a 6-point buffer. Then it's Chad Coleman, who, like you said, is on the cut line. And then we drop back 4 points to Jason Barham. I'm probably butchering that.
Brom.
See, I told you I butchered it. And then we got Randy Yoakam, Joey Gatina, EJ O'Rourke. Actually, kind of. Yeah, and actually, I'm hearing it in my ear right now. EJ, actually, yeah, that is right. EJ did win Daytona. I do remember that. Then we got Brian Boris Cook, and then Brian Macklin is in 14th. Wow. So he is really far back there. So, so who knows who we could see up front. Just kind of lead you off here with it. Danny Fulgham is actually leading the points, followed by my man, Ryan Howard, in that 33 Dr. Pepper truck. You better be in a Dr. Pepper truck tonight, or I'm going to feel really stupid. And then we got Tyler Dalton, Kevin Brown, Mike Kelly, and then the rest of the field we just went over. So about 36 where we start qualifying, and we will get this thing going.
So while we're waiting for practice to end here, I do want to mention we do have a link up in the comments for our breast cancer awareness. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't, we encourage you to share it. Also, do want to mention about our Twitter account. If you are watching tonight's broadcast, go ahead, send a picture into our Twitter account. That link is also in the comments as well. It doesn't even have to be a picture of you watching our broadcast. It could be actually a picture of your sim rig. Go ahead, send it in, and we'll throw it up on the broadcast, and we'll mention you during the broadcast.
So we are getting ready for qualifying. And, qualifying here is actually not as easy as most people think. You would think that it would just be, hold the throttle down and go.
Mhm.
And it's just not that easy here. You actually have to do quite a bit of work, trying to make sure that the car is in the right, make sure that you're not turning the wheel too hard. But actually, I'm trying to figure all of this out again.
Yeah, right now I'm watching Topper Dugas. I haven't seen him much at all as of lately, but you're gonna see him coming down the back stretch, and like Derek was saying, he's gonna want to run the top lane for about a lap and a half, and then come down to the bottom to get his fast lap in. So, also out on track is Joey Gatina. This guy, last Friday we were actually here at Talladega, and this guy was making all the right moves and just ended up getting caught in a late race wreck and ended his chances. So this guy is definitely going to be a one to watch, that's for sure. So we'll wait on him. Also, Brian Macklin out on the racetrack.
And we should start seeing some times come in, and I don't think we have any times that have come in fully yet. Everyone is kind of out on their top, running the top lane for this first lap. Yep. And actually, we already got a picture in on Twitter, and that will actually be of our main man, Mr. Chapman. Yeah, sick boy over there. So we should start seeing some times start to come through. Now, granted, these first times are not going to be the most competitive lap times. They're going to be, like as we like to say, kind of dump laps, just basically holding your foot down for as long as you can. And actually, I think Joey Gatina is on his flying lap, and he is holding it right down there to the yellow line. That's exactly where you want to hold it. Looks like he's moving around just a little bit. And Todd, if you could actually look as now we're starting to see some of the fast laps come in as people are starting their flying lap. Tommy Ryan so far the fastest.
Ryan Howard was second, now to third.
Yeah. Todd, if you can actually let us know what the weather's going to be like, at least how it is out here in qualifying right now.
So right now the track temp is at 104 degrees. The air temp is at 78 degrees. So that's gonna play an interesting factor.
How much wind?
It does not tell me. Or no, wait, there it is. 2 mile an hour. So I mean, it ain't
okay,
gonna be...
not much, because I was seeing what looked like the 14 was coming up off the bottom. But right here, Joey Gatina only goes 5th fastest. That is not as fast as what I thought he would. Watching Tommy Ryan come to the line, I think he may have maybe went a little faster. No, he slowed just a little bit. EJ O'Rourke jumps up to 4th. Bobby Wetzel, he is okay with his second place qualifying. He only ran 1 lap. Jeff Ryan's out on track. No, he is not. Something must have happened to him. EJ Coleman, he's out on track as well.
Tyler Dalton out on the track as well.
Actually, we're going to watch Coleman come to the line right here. He looks to be in the green just a little bit. He's bouncing around about a half a second, 0.6. Is he going to increase anymore? He does increase up to... Actually, no, he did not actually. Looks like something happened. Mike Kelly jumps up to 3rd. Now, actually, yep, there it goes. It was a little delayed in jumping up there, but he jumps up to 13. Tyler Dalton goes to 2nd on the board.
Yep, I was just going to bring that up once you were done talking. He definitely ran a good lap that time.
So, right. By the way, might want to keep an eye on Mike Kelly. He seems to be on a fast one.
The 11 goes to 21st on the board.
Yeah, he's on a fast one right here. I kind of want to go back to Mike Kelly. I seen him purple at one point, and then it looked like he kind of dropped off. It might be actually. He may not actually get it. We'll see.
He might be good enough here. Let's see. Nope. He will stay at fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. As that looks like that is going to do that for qualifying. As my theme just crashed on me. So that's
So
good.
while you're getting that, I'll do the running order. Tommy Ryan picked up the pole here at Talladega. Tyler Dalton will start second. Bobby Wetzel will start third. Mike Kelly will start fourth. Jeff Ryan will start fifth. EJ O'Rourke going to start sixth. Randy Yoakam going to start seventh. Joey Gatina going to start eighth. Ryan Howard ninth. Kevin Brown 10th. Jose Gonzalez will start 11th. Chad Coleman will start 12th. Brian Macklin 13th. Jimmy Coleman 14th. Brian Wertman gonna start 15th. Jeff Hollingsworth gonna start 16th. Topper Dugas will start 17th. J. Randall Watkins will start 18th. Joseph Burgess will start 19th. Timothy Bates 20th. Ron Holyfield 21st. Brian Boris Cook 22nd. Daniel Falkingham 23rd. Justin Fuller 24th. Doy Woods 25th. Scott Simley 26th. Bentley Glasser riding some momentum right now will start 27th. Charles Woods will start 28th. Doug Roth 29th. Jason Brown going to start 30th. Justin Garner will start 31st. Doug Sigmund going to start 32nd. Dwight Beverly going to start 33rd. And Matthew Karakoff will start 34th.
I'm glad you did that because I would have butchered that completely. The grid is starting to form at this time. We're getting ready to drop the green flag, and this is going to be a very long anticipated pace lap. And what I will at least attempt to try to do this when it comes to the points for the people that need to, as long as I don't think any bonus points are being extra bonus points are going to be awarded. So it's basically going to come down to what we see out on track. We'll try to keep an eye on the 8th and 9th bubble spot. Like I said, it's a 4-point. No, is it? Correction. It is a 10-point advantage for Chad Coleman. So he's gonna have to try to maintain it. Are some fast guys behind him, and for some guys like EJ O'Rourke, who, like we said, did win at Daytona. He's going to be quick. Just got to thank Brian Boris Cook, Brian Macklin. They all seem to always have speed, so I expect them to be up front. And Macklin has been known. I have seen him do it. He has been known, even with the damaged race truck, to be able to get that truck up to the front. So I cannot wait to see where this thing takes us tonight. 80 laps here at Talladega.
Pit stops tonight here will be right around, I would say between 35 and 40, maybe even a little earlier, kind of like around 33. So I do believe these guys have only like 3 sets of tires. So as we see the field coming down not pit road.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Coming down the back stretch.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If they even pit for tires, it'd be a miracle. You don't need tires here.
Right.
Speaking from experience on it, I don't think you need that. Yeah. Now, when the first caution comes out, I do expect that we might see some people drop down and take some tires, but I don't foresee them really needing tires all that much as we're waiting for the field to come through turns 3 and 4.
So before we see the green flag, Derek, who are you picking tonight?
Oh, I don't know. You see all 34 of these cars or trucks out here? Any one of them 34 can win.
Oh, you're a bummer. Well, I'm going to actually take the 14 this time. I think he's going to make the correct moves. Just like last Friday night, although I think he will be at the front of the field and he won't get any trouble, I'm going to take, like I said, the 14 to pick up the win tonight.
Well, here we go. Pace car is down. Subaru getting ready to release the field to take us to the green here at Talladega, coming through the trioval. We're waiting. And come on, Superwood, let him go. Let him go. And there we go. The green flag is out, and we are racing here at Talladega. Elimination race.
Down on a turn one, it is Tommy Ryan and Tyler Dalton leading the field.
And right there, Tommy Ryan, he tried to get up and block the 19. Wasn't quite able to do so. Had to get back down. I expect this outside lane here they look a little better formed up. Actually, I take that back. It looks like that inside lane is pretty well formed up. But Tyler Dalton, he's getting the advantage. He might be taking the lead here going into turn number 3.
Yeah, that outside lane did kind of form up quickly and then kind of broke apart again.
Not going to be able to get it done. It looked like wasn't quite able to get down. Tommy Ryan comes back on the inside. He might be able to lead this lap here as they come out of turn number 4, heading towards the tri-oval. Everyone pretty much double file. We got a little bit of 3 wide action back there in the back, but the team that has got it and figured it out. So we are 2 by 2 as Tyler Dalton actually, he gets the run coming through the tri-oval. He's actually going to lead the lap.
And like I mentioned to you earlier, it's that running through the back stretch and
look
the front
at this.
stretch.
The two that Mike Kelly shoves the 19 to the outside lane. Mike Kelly wants to take to the point. Brian Boris Cook and Justin Fuller also up on that third lane. They might be just trying to drop out of this.
I believe that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I seen Brian. Whoa, we got a truck right there kind of about middle of the pack there. It looked like he wanted to go to the middle lane. Wasn't quite able to do so. And I'll be honest, someone who has done this type of racing a lot, being in the middle of this pack, you know, you see all these cars start passing and everything. You so want to jump up there. I'm going to tell you now, you do not want to jump up there. I promise. You want to stick to your lane because that will, for someone that hates people that keeps lane jumping, people do remember. It's actually, we see more trucks going to that third lane. They might be trying to drop back as I believe we just had our fastest lap. Yes, the 01. I don't even know where he's at in this pack. He's actually near the back of this pack, and that's kind of where I expect the fastest laps to come from for someone that can just keep it wide open. As this looks like just a big jumbled mess. Actually, here comes EJ O'Rourke, a guy who has to win tonight to advance. He's going to the outside into the third lane, trying to make it work already.
Yeah, this is a huge mess like you had mentioned as we've seen last lap. It was Bobby Wetzel led that lap. Now it's the 3 wide for the lead. He's got Macklin behind him. Up there is EJ O'Rourke on the outside.
Yeah, and this is actually not really going to benefit anyone who's at the front of this. But EJ O'Rourke looks like he's getting the run. Oh, my goodness, look at this mess. They're blocking. They might even be 4 wide back there at some point. EJ O'Rourke to the point. Brian Macklin goes underneath him. He's trying to get to the inside of that 41. 2 guys both have to win to advance.
Wow, laying it out there right now. They both want to lead this lap, and you know we see. I do want to mention.
Ryan jumps up.
Yep, you see some of these guys with the red banners and the red spoilers. Those are the guys that are in the playoffs.
Right now, Tommy Ryan goes back to the point here. He's in the middle lane. He's going to drop back down in front. Bobby Wetzel, who is pretty much stuck to his back bumper since the start of this race. That third lane looks like they've lost all that momentum. They're going to have to try to get a couple more trucks up there. Maybe someone that's kind of up here all by themselves here. As actually, as soon as I say that, looks like we had a truck jump up there. Now they're going to have to try to pull it together and drive all the way to the front. Looks like Tommy Ryan and Bobby, they go to the middle lane to try to block it. And Brian Macklin, he jumps underneath the 9 truck. Is actually the 9. Looked like he was trying to go to the third lane, but no one's there. Whoa, big move there, EJ O'Rourke.
Yeah, EJ looking to the outside. And this is quite a bit different than what we've seen here as of lately. These guys are definitely laying it out there on the line right now.
I mean, you would think we're on lap 75 of 80, not 5 of 80.
Right. I mean, this is almost too early for this kind of... this is good racing.
I'm all for it. I mean, I love this racing. We're 3 wide, probably 6, 7, 8 trucks deep as that third lane looks like they've kind of fallen all but apart. Oh, we're 4 wide back there in the tri-oval.
Yeah, hopefully
well, look at this. This pack has all of a sudden gone from 3 wide, 6, 7 trucks deep to we're pretty much back down to 2 wide. We got cars falling off the front pack.
Yeah, look at him up. Yeah, all by himself out there. No help. He will not go to the front. He will actually drop further back.
And, well, I don't know. Where did he come from? Kevin Brown, he's pushing to the front. As a lot of moving around, actually, that I'm seeing.
Yeah, he's going to look to the outside. Brian Macklin's going to look to pick up the lead here, running the bottom. Currently up 11 spots, trying to see what he
hey,
can
there
do
goes the
tonight.
38 with Chad Coleman. He's going to the outside. He's going to follow that 93. The 99 has split off the 3. Now the 9 goes to the point in front of the 30.
Watch for the 9 to kind of come up and block that 99. He's going to wait possibly until the 30 clears the 99. And I think he actually waited too long. As you see now, the middle lane getting a good push from the 3 and the 4.
So right now you kind of see, well, like I said, you would think we're on lap 77 of 80, but no, that is only 1-7 in front of that 80 lap mark. These guys are absolutely crazy. A little something different than what we're used to seeing. Normally these guys, they try to wait it out, but I mean, they're doing a pretty good job with it right now. We seem to be doing fairly good. No, what seems to be real big problems as of yet. We're 4 wide coming across the line. And this is a lot different than Daytona. You can do that here. As Justin Miller, fastest lap of 51.005. That's a really quick lap for these trucks. But here we go again.
Brian Macklin.
Yep, Tommy Ryan went up to the middle lane. I think that 9 truck might be a teammate because he is not. He's tried to always be in front of that 9. But here we go. 3rd lane getting a run here with Kevin Brown. As actually right there, you kind of see they all but kind of die there going through the corner. And I'll be honest, if you kind of look at this, I mean, what this is, you know, the top 15 that we all kind of see right here together.
Yep.
I mean, you got to think one wreck right here. I mean, you could go. Oh, I thought the 99 was going around for a second. I seen that. I see that 93 make a big move. I thought the 99 was going around here, but that outside lane losing all sorts of momentum right now.
Yeah, they really just don't have the momentum like you had just said, but they also don't have the trucks up there, as we see.
Jose Gonzalez, he pretty much come out of nowhere today. He's moving up through the field. He's up 9 spots as he's trying to get to the outside. Here comes Tommy Ryan back with Kevin Brown. They're looking to make a run on the outside again.
Yeah, but I think that run's going to stall out on them, as we see Macklin now getting the push on the bottom of the corner.
We're gonna hop on board here with Ryan here.
Ryan in the number 3 iRacing truck.
He's kind of in that middle lane right now. Got 3rd truck and well, I don't know. I don't think there's enough room there up there in front of him.
Yeah, this is getting pretty crazy.
Oh, a lot of movement right there off the corner.
Yep. Got the 43 now coming into the picture as well.
Well, surprisingly, look at this. Where's the inside lane now? The inside lane is basically gone.
Well, I think they kind of migrated up towards the middle and towards the high lane. But now you see Kevin Brown going down and blocking Jose Gonzalez and Brian Macklin down there on the bottom. He's going to get the run out of the tri-elbow coming to the line. Don't know if it'll be enough.
He did get that lap led, so Kevin Brown leading that lap. And, you know, I want to talk about this, though. You kind of see, though, on that 3rd lane, honestly, if you're going to do it, the thing is you have to stay committed to it. You have to stay committed. And, honestly, whoever that 2nd, 3rd truck is, you have to be, do you see what's in front of this pack right now?
Some lap cars.
Apron. That's the only place you can go. Apron. Get out the way.
Yep.
I mean, they are 3 wide behind these guys. But yeah, no, that 2nd and 3rd truck in this outside lane, those guys have to be 2 really hard pushing guys. And then honestly, that lead truck, he has got to start side drafting that middle lane. But the problem is, though, trying to side draft the middle lane, it's a little different than the inside lane. When you're in the middle, because with the inside lane, there's not another car there that you have to worry about.
Right.
Trying to side draft that middle lane, let's be real, being in the middle lane, I mean, you're pretty much kind of like driving through a tunnel almost because you're worried about guys on both sides. And you see one truck move to either side, you're going to react the opposite way, and then you're going to be into another truck. So, you know, as you kind of see that third lane kind of die off again. So, well, I wonder if we'll see a record. I believe our record of lead changes was actually at Daytona for these guys. It was at 32.
Yep.
I forgot to hear what the stat number is, what we're already at right now. Oh, whoa. 6? Is that what I mean? 6? Yeah, okay, 6. We're at 6 already lead changes, 12 laps in, so, you know, we're averaging good for the most part.
I mean, we definitely can see that record being broken here tonight. As you see, Kevin Brown now getting the push from Jose Gonzalez.
Oh, okay. Our stat guy lied to us. Is that the record's actually 41? That's not even close. We should fire the stat guy.
Here comes a run on the outside. As you see, Jose Gonzalez.
26.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was almost death for.
He made that hole.
Oh
I mean, nobody was ahead of him, but he made that move work.
I think we got to check and make sure Tommy ain't got damage, because my goodness, he came up with such aggression. I'm not seeing any damage on that 99, but he might have some on that nose. They come diving off into a little bit of touch there with the out. Yeah, the 9 of the 43 made slight contact.
Right on board here with Timothy Bates, the 6, pushing Kevin Brown.
Brian Macklin goes to the point here. He jumped up and kind of got around Kevin. The side-by-side here going into turn number 3.
A little bit of side drafting now from the top and the bottom on that middle lane.
There's got to be a stage break or something here. I mean, with the way these guys are racing. I mean, good Lord. I mean, these guys, I'm going to say these guys are some of the best racing guys that we see all throughout the week here. And, I mean, these guys are racing like it's the last lap since the green flag drop.
Yeah, Brian Macklin now going to drop to the bottom.
I'll go ahead and say this. I normally don't like people who do this. Who, you know, as soon as they get to the point, the moment they lose the lead, they do everything they can to get back to the point, and then they drop right back down to the bottom. It's effective, and at the point that he's at, where he basically has to win to advance, it's what you got to do.
Challenge from the lead from Kevin Brown.
Yeah, just that third lane just cannot get it going. I don't know what they're going to have to do. A lot of side draft. Oh my goodness, they are leaning on each other. They are leaning on each other out there. And that's just it. I can't tell how many championship drivers are in this pack. I don't know if I'd want to be in this pack if I was a championship driver right now.
Gonzalez going to look to the inside of Kevin Brown now.
No, I think the 8, Yoakam, he's going to lead the lap. He does.
Yeah, wow. Big run from that outside lane.
Well, with Jose making that move, that kind of opened it up to the outside. And now that's actually the first time we've seen a leader come from that third lane. Actually, here comes someone I know we definitely haven't talked about is Doug Ruth. He's all of a sudden the lead truck on that middle lane.
Yeah, Doug Roth does a really good job at some of these races. Ultimately, he sometimes finds himself in the wrong place at the wrong time, as we see now. Does look like Randy Yoakam is going to take over that top spot with Jose Gonzalez going to look to the outside, kind of like into that middle lane again as we come down into the tri-oval. You know, Doug Roth, he does a really good job, but sometimes he just finds himself in the wrong place at the wrong time, and, you know.
Well, big move there by Macklin. And that's just it, though. You can kind of see it looks like you get the run so fast that the truck that you're pushing to not make the move is right there. Macklin, he's at the point right now. He's going to try to drop down. No, he's going to try to stick with Gonzalez. He's going to get the run off the corner.
Outside.
Yeah, they're starting to get the run back. We are 3 wide. Big move there by the 9. Yeah, Kevin Brown looks like he might be going to the point.
Yeah, he's got 2 good pushers behind him. He's got the...
Oh, Gonzalez, big move. He's going to go to the bottom.
Yep.
Barely straddles that yellow line. I believe that's going to be a legal move because he did not go fully under it to make the pass.
Yeah, this will stall basically the bottom lane and the top lane out now. As you see the The middle kind of working its way up to the lead. You got the 43 pushing the 30 of Brian Macklin. He will lead that lap as they go down into turn 1.
So, something happened. EJ O'Rourke is off the pace, I believe. Or is my live timing not right? It's showing me. Okay, well, it's showing. Okay, never mind. It fixed. For a second, it was showing him several laps down. And you know, as you kind of see it, though, he's all the way back here. He's someone he has got to turn this around, but he's back there with a couple of championship drivers. He's back there with Justin Fuller, who actually I think is a teammate. So, you know, they're probably just going to ride out. They see the craziness going on up here in front of them, so they're probably just going to hang out back here. And, you know, when we get closer to go time, they're probably going to step on it. But let's jump back up here to the front.
Yeah, look at this. A new player, Jeff Ryan, now to the point. He will lead that lap, and he's got Macklin to the inside now, getting pushed still by the 43 of Doug Roth. Going down the back stretch. I don't think there's quite enough of a run coming from the outside lane, so they don't have to worry about that at the moment. But Kevin Brown pushing the crap out of the 3 truck right now, down into turn 3. Back there, running in the 11th position, working the outside lane. He's got, who is that, the 82, Justin Garner, working with him. As you, yep.
I'll be honest, though, sitting here kind of looking at it, it kind of looks like this field just kind of imploded again because, I mean, we're not really tucked up, but of course, since I say that, look at this, we're starting to get kind of tucked back up again.
Yep, Brian Boris Cook going to go on the top and try to see if he can get his way up to the front with who is that? Tommy Ryan. A lot of lead changes here so far. I mean, a lot of three wide racing. Justin Fuller, don't forget about him. He's just currently riding back here right now. As I'm trying to find him here. Yep, there he is. Justin Fuller, he's just riding around right now. He was the winner of last week's race at Texas. So I believe in that race, he was at in the bottom, you know, about to be cut, and he ended up winning that race, and it boosted him up to 6th in points and sitting pretty good right there in the point standings. So right now, we got a good battle for the lead here between Kevin Brown now back up to the point. Brian Macklin back to 3rd. Working that outside, kind of like the middle lane. I believe the 30 may have the run here through the tri-oval. Do want to mention, could see some pit stops here between about 10 or 15 more laps. As you see the bottom lane now getting the advantage. Maybe see.
Todd, I'm kind of cutting in here for this one. I will say that so far, this is one of the most exciting starts that we've seen to a race for these guys in a while, especially for a super speedway race. Like normally, you kind of don't see the urgency in some of these guys, so we are seeing that a lot more right now.
Yeah, do you think it's the whole points?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I'm starting to think that this draft package is a lot better than what we expected. We talked about this prior to coming on the air. Usually the outside lane, once it gets towards the front, you see that bubble of air, just stop it. You got to have multiple cars, but we're seeing it even with 3 or 4 cars able to push big enough hole in the air to even clear this inside lane. So, I don't know. I think so far, to be honest, and this is kind of weird for me to say, this is the best draft package I've seen at Talladega in the trucks in at least 4 years, personally. maybe my entire time on iRacing. This is the best I've seen the drive package on iRacing in the trucks.
Yeah, these guys are definitely putting it to the test. You can see Jose Gonzalez going to jump to the middle, but look at no further. It's Daniel Falkingham running the high lane as we see somebody come down pit road.
Yeah,
Maybe a lap
that
truck.
was a lap car, yeah. So we're waiting for Derek to come back by the
4 wide for the lead.
Yeah.
This might not be.
Yeah, smart move right there by Jeff Ryan.
Yeah.
It's still a little bit 4 wide with Falkingham
4 wide.
now.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, just like you had said. That
There they
outside.
go.
Oh, there we go.
No, saved it.
Save it. Wow.
Everybody started dodging. That was a little bit with Brian Macklin, and not sure who else that was.
It was Doug Roth.
Doug Roth, yeah. So big moment there.
3
wow.
wide here for second. See Daniel Falkingham, even though he's running that middle lane by himself, he's got more momentum than Doug Roth and Brian Macklin right now. Here comes Jose Gonzalez.
That's what
him.
I'm saying. We wouldn't be able to see that normally right there. Like, look at this run the 39's getting right now.
Yeah, now they're going to have some more help as Brian Macklin's now catching up with them, with Brian Boris Cook behind him. We could see Daniel Falkingham not wait until this 26 is clear of the 93 here. We could see him coming down any moment as soon as we get down the backstretch.
Another thing I want to mention, because I've had this happen to me here, with 25 laps in the race, the fuel tanks are getting really low on the fuel that they run. The back end becomes really light, so you got to be a little bit careful pushing in the troval because that back end will snap around. I've had it happen plenty of times. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to call it now. I think we're going to break our record now as far as how many lead changes. Yeah, it's getting to that point. I mean, we're at 17 now.
I mean, yeah, as you see Daniel Falkingham now running the bottom. That's going to leave Jose Gonzalez and Brian Macklin out there on the top as they get a run coming through the tri-oval now. Don't know if Falkingham's going to have enough of a run to stop and lead that lap. Jose Gonzalez will lead that lap thanks to Mr. Brian Macklin. Yeah, this is one of the craziest ones we've seen as of lately here at Talladega. I mean, normally we don't see that. Normally we see these guys just run too wide, and some of our bigger bigger names running for points here just kind of drop to the back. And
I like it.
I do too.
Forget the championship. Oh,
Falkingham getting a little out of shape thanks to Kevin Brown.
You got to forget the championship on certain races. My personal opinion, you can't go out there and change the way you're going to race. That's the thing. Don't change what got you here.
Yeah, here we go. Brian Macklin now going to go to the inside of the 26. As you've seen the 39 lose a little bit of that momentum on the bottom, and he's able to lead that lap as well.
Wow. 19 lead changes so far in this one. And I mean, that's going to keep going up.
We're definitely going to break that.
Yeah, I think so too. We're not even on 30 yet. We're having almost a lead change every lap. So, I mean, honestly, if we was counting every time that they actually do change lead, we would shatter that record. So,
still kind of running 2x2.
Yeah, you're going to start. You're going to start seeing some guys get down to the bottom because pit stops are going to be Todd coming up here. They'll be on pit road before the next, I'm going to say 8 or so laps.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think as well. And we'll see these guys, as long as we don't see a caution, they will not be taking tires. Tires isn't really a big factor here at Talladega.
Yeah.
But they'll definitely fuel up and try to make it the rest of the distance. I don't know if it'll actually be a one-stop race.
And that's what I'm wondering about, too. I've been wondering the same thing.
We could actually see some of these guys, as you see Daniel Falkingham jump to the outside of Brian Macklin. He's going to bring Kevin Brown with him, and Jose Gonzalez, and Brian Boris Cook. All 4 of them guys will definitely clear the 30. You don't see any of them, you don't see the 26 and the 83 come and block the 30. They'll just stay running that outside lane. And I don't see these guys. Yeah, Jose. He's definitely going to be stuck in the sucker hole.
That's kind of surprising to me that the 63 left him there. Well, I guess that's why.
Yep. As you see now, the outside lane kind of stalling out. We'll probably see the 63. Oh, he's going to stay up there, and he's going to help the 30 of Brian
Yeah,
Macklin.
you're gonna have to see these guys start getting down very soon.
Like you said, these trucks could definitely get light once they're
Yeah.
lower on fuel. And the worst spot to actually be in the tri-oval is actually right down by the apron.
Yeah, it really is. That's where I really had my issues whenever I got turned here one time. Was right on the right near the apron.
Yeah, I don't know if some of these guys watching at home can actually see, but in the truck there is actually a small bump there in that bottom lane by the by the yellow line. So if you hit that just right, it will literally spin that truck out.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna have to pay attention. That's the thing. There's gonna be a lot of communication going on here in a few minutes.
Still running side by side. Brian Macklin getting a push from the 63 of Brian Boris Cook. I'm wondering if we will see the 30 kind of come down in front of the 39 once he clears them, and then kind of lead the field down pit road.
You know what's pretty cool is I like the fact.
Here we go. One truck.
Welcome back, by the way.
No.
Back to y'all.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, one guy. Oh, big move back there. Only one person, I think, came down pit road. Oh, we got contact there between the 82 and the 8, I believe. But yeah, only one truck came down and got service. So, I mean, you can just go ahead and wrap up your ready.
But up front is still kind of single filed out now, as you see Brian Macklin falling further towards the back, as you see the 63 now going to the outside of him. Now he's going to come down to the bottom. This might be it here for pit stops. Everybody except for Daniel Falkingham. Yeah, that's not really going to help them guys much either. As you see a big shove on the outside now. Going to see Jeff Hollingsworth, a new player to the front of the field.
Yeah, one thing about Hollingsworth is he's a pretty good plate racer. He's been on iRacing Sim for a long time, so he knows how to race these plate tracks. So not very surprising to see this right now.
But on the outside, it is the 9 of Bobby Wetzel pushing the 26. You see the 9 kind of dropping back a little bit.
Yeah, watch for pit stops right here, too. Probably going to happen, I would guess. We're on lap coming to 33, so I would guess it'll be close.
Here comes Daniel Falkingham.
Oh,
39's hot. It may be top speed, and it's close.
Man, the 39, it seems like every time he comes down pit road, it looks like he's going to speed, but ultimately finds a way to not get nabbed for speeding. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But now this is going to leave the lead to Jeff Hollingsworth. And Doy Woods now goes to the lead.
But see, the problem is, though, I'm sitting here watching. No one's really kind of come out with him, though. So he's kind of all by himself for the moment. He may try to flip the throttle here and might let people catch up to him. Because, I mean, right there, look, I mean, all these other guys are going to be kind of right there together. Unless he kind of drags the brake coming through. Oh, there's a... Yeah, they're all...
Here we go. Here comes the 97. The 07, yep.
Oh, goodness. Oh, someone's going to miss their pit box. Someone is going to miss their pit box.
Tyler Dalton now also on pit road.
No, looks like everybody made their pit stall. So right now, the man who's kind of sitting in no man's land right now is kind of Daniel Falkingham right now. He's kind of out there all by himself right now.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. The 26 going to blow his doors off along with the 30.
But now the problem is, though, is he'll get right back in the line right here, and he will be fine.
Yep. And here comes Justin Fuller as well. He'll get around the 39 as you see the field leaving pit road. Daniel Falkingham going up to block the 8. And that's going to leave the door open for the 36 or the 38. I'm sorry, Chad Coleman. But up front, it is Brian Macklin leading the field after his pit stop. See, now, Derek, I don't think we'll see, 3 wide racing the whole way through.
One thing, Todd, that I'm sitting here looking at as well is that fuel mileage could be. Right now, you're not going to be able to make it. Nobody can.
No, I mean,
you're going to have to at least make it to 60 before you pit again. Honestly, it should be like 70 to be honest. But so everybody right now is about 10 laps short.
Yeah, and that's not going to help the 38 as well. As you see, the 39 going to push him to the lead. Being that lead car, you're actually going to burn a lot more fuel than what these guys are behind you.
I also want to mention Justin Garner second and fastest lap at lap 34, 50.670.
Right now, still got Brian Macklin and Jose Gonzalez trying to figure out a way to get back to the lead as you see them going around the outside of, I believe that's Chad Coleman. Coleman definitely needs to have a good run.
This is one of the most aggressives I've seen from the 30, and honestly, even the 99 was really aggressive.
Yep.
I guess beat that, racing that hard. But
yeah, here comes Justin Fuller now into the mix. As you see him, he's actually going to drop to the back now, running that third lane, no help behind him. And I believe this is actually a good call right now. Drop to the back, save some fuel, try to make it a little longer than some of these other guys, running out there right now. Daniel Falkingham goes back up front, and he's got a challenge from none other than Brian Macklin and Jose Gonzalez. I kind of feel like the 30 and the 26 are definitely kind of working as teammates tonight. I don't know if they're actual teammates or not.
I don't think so, but they are working really good together. So I'm not quite sure on that either, honestly. But it's kind of weird how the racing's kind of calmed down a little bit,
Yeah, and I kind of anticipated this, we got
earlier, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had our craziness at the beginning, and then we had our pit stops, and now everybody's kind of like taking a deep breath and kind of settling in, you know. Luckily, we haven't had any yellows here tonight. We did have one dust up, but I believe they were able to, keep the truck underneath them without, causing a big one in a way. But overall, so far, I mean, it's still one of one of the Talladega's races that we normally don't see any craziness, like we seen earlier happen.
Yeah, I also want to give a shout out real quick to this 82 FedEx truck that we see, Justin Garner. He's actually up 25 spots from dropping the green flag. And, I don't say a whole lot because it is Talladega.
Right.
But, I mean, the fastest lap, so he's pretty fast. And now we look at 3 wide here, Todd, with Kevin Brown.
Yeah, Kevin Brown, the 8 and the 38. Chad Coleman now going to run 3 wide back there for about 3rd or 4th.
It was.
Well, they were, yes, but now look at the 26 is now stuck to the outside. Big block on Daniel Falkingham there from the 30.
That was a little aggressive on that one.
As you see now, Daniel Falkingham, he will definitely lead this lap. Back down on a turn 1, it is Daniel Falkingham leading the field, running the bottom. You got the 30 of Brian Macklin running out there. He's definitely going to try to side draft a little bit. As you see the outside lane, or the middle. I'm just going to start calling it the middle. You got the 26 helping him. He's got the 8 pushing him. A little bit of a buffer there between the 26 and the 8, but it's not enough to actually
This outside
hurt them.
lane should get a bigger run. The 82's backed up off this inside line right now, so here should be your run from the 30. He's somewhat get
Yeah,
there.
here
I
we
don't know if he's
go.
going to be able to clear the 39. It's close, but I don't think he's
No,
going to clear.
because his run stalls out right there. Daniel Falkingham will definitely lead this lap again.
Yep. Kind of surprised
And-
to see that too, actually.
Yeah, that outside lane through the tri-oval there, it seems like it, you know, the truck doesn't bog down as much as it does on the inside lane, you know, out of the tri-oval there. Is Kevin Brown now back to the outside again, and his run's just going to die. As you see Brian Macklin now out front again, but he's getting pushed like crazy by Daniel Falkingham. 3 wide for the lead here, almost 4 wide now.
Yeah, we're 4 wide.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
It'll be close.
Brian Macklin and Jose Gonzalez just kind of like, yep, you guys just go.
Randy Yoakam
Chad-
led that lap, by the way.
Yep, he did, and you've seen Chad Coleman and the 39 of Daniel Falkingham. Them two kind of looks like they're working well together as well. They definitely had a run through the middle there and actually made it work. As you see Chad Coleman now going to look to the middle lane.
Watch that 26 to
get
jump
help.
out. Watch him to jump out. Not going to. Smart move there by Jose on that
Oh,
one.
yep. Jose's just going to stay there in the middle and push the 38.
Todd, it is halfway. You know what time it is?
It's time to turn it up.
You guys enjoy. It should be a good one.
big changes here for the lead. Jose Gonzalez tried to run up and block Bobby Wetzel. Wasn't able to do so at the moment. You've seen him go way to the outside. Now he's going to run the middle lane here, 1 and 2. Daniel Falkingham going to run the bottom. He's going to take over the lead at the moment. You see Jose Gonzalez getting a good push by Bobby Wetzel now. Be interesting to see how far Bobby pushes him out there. Might push him out far enough to where the 9 and the 26 are able to clear the 39, but no, that will not happen. As you got Brian Macklin pushing the 39 of Daniel Falkingham.
And it's kind of weird, though. You kind of see it right there coming off the corner. Both lanes, 3 trucks in both lanes, they kind of separated themselves from the rest of this field. As you know, we kind of got 2 groups kind of forming, kind of got some stragglers in between the 2 groups. So, you know, honestly, if I'm in that second group, it's almost kind of go time now, because you can't be back here wasting time. You got a 10-second gap. You know, it's got to be go time. You know, you can't be too wide back here. You got to get in single file line. You got to go, because you got to gain almost 10 seconds. That's a very tall order.
Look at this. Jose Gonzalez, Bobby Wetzel, and Jeff Ryan able to push out a little bit past Daniel Falkingham here, but run kind of stalls out now. Is Daniel Falkingham going to side draft his way through the trioval now? Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to see.
3 wide.
Yep, 3 wide. Here comes Kevin Brown now on the outside. And this is what you were talking about earlier, Derek, running this high lane. You know, if you could run it right, you can make it work. And just like that, Kevin Brown by himself, you know.
Yeah, and probably going right here into turn 3, you'll probably see him probably fall back. With not having any help behind him, he's just going to stall out, because the air's just going to start. Well, you know, I mean, start getting into that hole right there.
He waited just a little too late for my liking if I'm the 8.
We're kind of getting close to crunch time. I don't want to say we're exactly in crunch time just yet. But with the pit stops being as close as I think they're going to be, I mean, because we're still 30 laps from, you know, I mean, we're still 32 laps away from the flag. These guys, I mean, honestly, don't be surprised if we see some people drop down a pit road, you know, here very soon. Try to short pit. I mean, because, I mean, now you know you can make it. And why would you not want to pit to where at the very end of the race you have the least amount of fuel? It's not like tires are going to make that big of a difference. And if there is a yellow, you don't have to pit again. You're at the front. So you keep on your track position. So, I mean, it wouldn't be smart for maybe the leaders up here to pit, but some of these guys, you know, some of these guys back in the back of this front track, like Fuller, Ryan Howard, some of those guys, it'd be kind of smart for them to pit. But the guys who are 10 seconds back, they can't pit. They have to stay out for as long as they possibly can to gain as much ground as possible.
A little bit of some bobbing and weaving there for the 30 and the 39. As you see now, the outside lane getting the momentum again with the 26 and the 3. So while we're sitting here watching this side-by-side race, and I do want to bring up our schedule for the week. Tomorrow night we will be off for Red Sox. But next week they will be at Grand Hatch to wrap up that series. Friday night we will be at Kentucky for the second race of that series. Last week it was Gary Sexton who picked up the win there. Sunday night, American Sim Racing League will be at Dover. So, there you go.
Actually, I'll be honest, I've been watching this back group back here. They are not going anywhere. And it's not helping that the 63 is back here side drafting, kind of slowing up this line. He needs to get in line, be a team player at this point. See, I mean, I guess, you know, I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here kind of listening to the radio, what they're trying to think about doing. I mean, you got to get single file all the way. You got to stay
For sure.
committed. I mean, you gotta hope they wreck up here in the front, or gotta hope that you can find a way to gain 12 seconds on a racetrack. And on a track like this, where you're full throttle the whole way around, not really a lot of way to gain 12 seconds in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, and I don't see this front pack actually wrecking anytime soon. I mean, everything's pretty much kind of simmered down from earlier in the race. But definitely, them guys are definitely going to have to get single filed up. And I mean, if I'm the 63 right now, I'm yelling at them guys over the radio, get in line, you know, behind me or in front of me or something, instead of trying to race with me. Like you had mentioned, you know, they're just losing more time doing that.
I'm sitting here pulling up points right now. If I could find them. There they are. So, right now, Chad Coleman might not be in a great spot right this very moment here.
Oh, a little bit of contact between the 30 and the 39 as you're bringing up that position or that point battle there with Chad Coleman.
Jason. Well, he doesn't have to worry so much about Jason Bahram, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying it wrong. But I mean, people like EJ Rook, he's not really up there either. He's kind of back there in that. He's kind of in no man's land. He's got to start making up 20 spots to try to advance. I mean, it's just not looking good for some of these guys.
Ooh, a little bit of contact between the 26 and the 3 puts the 3 kind of in the sucker hole. Now the 39 going to go 3 wide here for second. He's got Jose Gonzalez and Bobby Wetzel out there running the high lane. Currently, we're at 33 lead changes. As you see Kevin Brown going to hit the apron there, and luckily it wasn't enough to upset that truck as we got 3 wide for the lead.
Yeah, so about that whole, this one who said, these guys don't look like they're going to get ready to wreck. Well,
Yeah, that narrative kind of changed pretty quickly, I will admit. As you see Daniel Falkingham now going to jump from that middle lane down to the bottom lane. I mean, look at this run that he's got by himself.
Well, that's just, him jumping from the middle lane to the inside lane. He's going to have quite a bit of momentum here, but it's kind of starting to stall out as we can see. But, I'm sitting here kind of looking at the points right now. If I'm Chad Coleman, I can't lose too many more spots right now. I mean, he's kind of starting to flirt with that line because Macklin's up front. All it's going to take is him to make a couple of moves, and he could be leading this thing, and all of a sudden you're out.
Yeah.
I mean, and Tommy Ryan, Ooh,
that was close there. The 26 Gonzalez was able to save it.
They are catching a pack, by the way. I don't think it's the second pack. I think it might be a third pack that is formed. I'm not 100%. But there's another pack they are starting to catch. And so, it's actually Kevin Brown. He's going to try to go to the point. We've got a truck on pit road. I don't know if that's scheduled or not.
I don't know for sure either.
Kevin Brown looks like he's going to lead this lap, but kind of just in here looking at it, I don't even know if Chad Coleman's even in right now. He's in 11th. So that kind of works. I mean, because he's got 13 places to the 8, and actually 8 is behind him. And then honestly, it's about 19 points back to the 14, and then it's like 20 to EJ, 21 to the Brian, Boris Cook, and then it's like 26 back to Macklin. So unless the 38 wrecks here, I mean, I think he'll be all right.
I'm just getting word that we definitely might break this record for lead changes. We're currently at 35 right now. The record, I believe, was 41, as you see a couple of lap trucks now trying to get back in line to let this
This ain't gonna
This
go, boys.
is not going to be good. As you
Boys,
see the 26.
This ain't good.
I mean, if the
They're gonna wreck it
26
right
was
here.
smart, he may want to go towards that middle lane. Yep, there you go.
It looks like everyone might be trying to drop down. Everyone's getting to the inside line here. We might be seeing pit stops here very, very shortly. You got to think, we're only coming to 20 laps to go. I mean, we've been in the window for, 10, 15 laps. I mean, yeah, I'm having to correct my stat guy again.
3 wide here for second. With the 9 and the 26 working that outside lane, going to put the 30 in the middle without any help.
Here comes
Kevin
some help
Brown,
right here.
Yeah. I believe, who is that? Yeah, Mackham's going to drop to the back a little bit. Well, maybe, I don't know. The 26 and the 9 kind of go towards the middle lane. Going to try and side draft this bottom lane.
I mean, so here's the thing. We're coming to 22 laps to go. You almost got to get on pit road in the next 5, not even 5 laps, because you got to have time to make moves. And this is a place that you don't want to take too terribly long.
No, you definitely don't want to have any issues on pit road and getting into your pit box and leaving pit road. But definitely, you got to come down here in the next 2 to 3 laps, if that, maybe even sooner, and get that knocked out of the park, just like how you said, as you see the 26 getting shoved back out to the third lane there by the 30. That's going to stall them both out. But yeah, if the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to catch back up. So now we got basically the front 4 running single file on the bottom. We got the third lane trying to be worked, as well as the middle. Excuse me, as I about died there. We got some lap trucks running the apron there coming out of pit road. If I'm Kevin Brown, I'm definitely thinking either next time by, or maybe even just letting Daniel Falkingham kind of go around me to save a little bit to try and make it one more lap. Like we had talked about before, with him being the leader, he's definitely, he's for sure making that hole for the rest of the field. See Tyler Dalton coming off of pit road.
Yeah, that second pack, I was kind of trying to listen to the radio the best I could. Yeah, they did make their pit stop already. They're trying to make up some ground, but the problem is with them already being 14, 15 seconds off the pack, you don't have the buffer like you do if you're a leader in pitting, where, you... No,
I mean, they're just too far back at this point. You see,
but I'm pretty sure Tyler Dalton is already into the next round. Oh yeah, he's planning.
He's good. Yeah. Battle for the lead here. Got the 26 working with the 9 in the middle lane. Pit stops could be happening here shortly. Won't see any this time by. I definitely think these guys will be coming down here in the next 2 to 3 laps. For sure. Got the 26 out there to the lead now, getting pushed by the 9 and the 30. But I don't know, man. These guys are doing a heck of a job here tonight. Running 3 wide, didn't have any major issues as of right now. And the big thing is these guys are definitely getting a little...
Oh, here we go. Big moves here. Big moves. Watch this now. Here we go. This might be where the wreck happens right here, because I guarantee you someone's going to pit from the second lane when they realize that someone is pitting that's underneath them. So get ready. I mean, a lot of moves happened right there really quickly. We'll see. Does anyone drop?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know why Fuller made such a big push then.
Maybe because he wants to go to the front?
Why would you want to go to the front before the pit stops?
Currently 37 lead changes. Yeah, we're definitely going to see that record being broken here tonight. Almost contact between the 9 and the 3. As you see the 26 now come down into the bottom lane, going to side draft the 3. And he's got no help behind him. Fuller going to jump out there behind him now as well.
Listen to me real quick. Stat guy here chiming in. Because I'm stats tonight.
Oh gosh, here we
Imagine
go.
if this was actually a full race, like 188 laps, how many lead changes we would have.
A lot.
Yeah, we'd be in the hundreds.
Here we go, pit stops.
There ain't no way they're going to make it. Someone's going to wreck it right here.
26, centering it in deep. And he's good.
Everybody made it that time.
But that's going to hand the lead over to Brian Macklin now and Justin Fuller. Trying to see, we got Jeff Ryan running 3rd, Hollingsworth running 4th, Holyfield running 5th, Wetzel, yeah, he just pitted. Bobby Wetzel gonna put the 11 truck on the outside lane now, or in the middle, I should say. Yes, these guys would definitely be coming down this time by. As you see the 11 gonna come in drop below behind the 9. Yeah, Fuller's blinking a lot. Whoa, there we go. We got one flipping.
I missed it. No. Oh, big. Well.
Yeah, that wasn't really what everybody wanted.
Oh my
especially
goodness.
The 8.
So, you remember when I said that the yellow was going to come from people trying to dive on pit road and I see someone underneath them dive it?
Yep.
Well, here's the problem. The 8 car decided he wasn't going to brake. I can already tell you. 8 car. Well, sitting here looking at it right here, yeah. Well, here's the. Oh my goodness. Talk about. You want to talk about one of the most realistic wrecks I've ever seen on iRacing? This is definitely one of them.
Yeah. We normally don't see a wreck like that. Sometimes.
Fuller just said bye-bye. He just got removed due to internet issues. He might be able to get back in. But sitting here looking at it, yeah, so it looks like the 18 got into the back of the 07. The 8 wasn't braking. I just want that to be known. The 8 was not on the brakes. He was actually accelerating below the yellow line. That should... I'm not going to tell I had been to look at that, but I mean, he was accelerating below the yellow line, making moves. 18 runs into the back of the 07. 8 makes contact. The front end got kicked up from making contact. And then he just landed on top of the 11. And then it just rolled that car over. And if our camera guy wants to ride on board with the 8, I kind of want to get this thing kind of... Because it takes him probably 6 years to find it. You know what, though? That car might be all right.
I don't know. He's got a lot of
That rear end,
damage.
I mean, all they got to do is pull out that front end. He might be all right. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, I'm looking at that car set up here. Yeah, he might be in trouble.
Yeah, but all this is going to circle back to the 26. He will take the lead right now. As we're working our first caution, Jose Gonzalez leading the field. Jimmy Coleman going to be second. Danny Buckingham third. Kevin Brown fourth. Jack Coleman fifth. Doug Rob sixth. Brian Macklin seventh. Bobby Wetzel eighth. Jeff Hollingsworth ninth. And Jeff Ryan is going to round out your top 10.
And, I mean, yeah, like I said, that's about one of the most realistic rollovers I've seen in this sim in quite a long time.
Yeah, normally the physics kind of mess that all up for us.
So, yeah, we are at 40 lead changes right now, so we just need 2 for this to count as the most. So let's kind of go ahead. Let's take a quick, small peek at our point standings here.
Yeah.
Because let's be real.
I'm curious about that.
Okay, so Chad Coleman, he's the last guy who he's holding that last spot right now. Chad Coleman is running 6th. So right now, he is plenty to the good right now. He's sitting exactly where he needs to be. The only problem is he's got one truck up there in front of him right now that could ruin all of that. That's the 30 truck.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pretty much racing the 30 at this point to keep the 30 from winning. But as Chad Coleman, if Chad Coleman can continue to move up the field, he doesn't have to worry about it. So next would be Jason. I'm trying to find Jason now. Jason, I believe, wasn't he involved in that wreck? Oh, the 83. He's actually going to be getting a waiver on right here. He was about to. I think he was a lap down. So
he may have.
So you could almost consider him probably out of this.
He did get the lucky dog.
Okay, yeah. So then we go to Randy Yoakam, who he was just on board with, decided he wanted to try pirouettes. Joey Gatina, let's see if we can find him.
Joey's definitely had a quiet night for sure.
Well, that's because he's back in 21st, started P8, and yeah, he really needs that yellow. He's going to have to make up 20 spots to try to have a chance at this.
What he's saying, and I don't mean to cut you off, what you're saying is the 14 definitely has to win in order to get himself in.
I mean, with the way the points are sitting right now, I mean, he coming into this race, he was down 19 points right now from the 38. The 38's running 5th right now. He's pretty much got to get up there and win with that 38 being so high. Now, if the 38 gets involved in a wreck, we might be talking a different tune then. But also, so what? Yeah, Fuller is back in the race, but he is going to be
he's pretty
one
much
down
out of it.
Unless we get a yellow. And I will be honest, I've seen the 51 do some crazy things. Not going to count on a yellow happening. So, just also let you know, EJ O'Rourke kind of in the same boat. He is in 10th. He pretty much has to get up there and win because of the position. Pretty much everyone, Joey, EJ, Brian, actually both Brians, Brian Cook and Brian Macklin, they are basically in must-win situations, you know, with the 38 being up as far as he is. Now, if the 38 does get shuffled out and he loses a bunch of positions, we might be looking, because we don't have that many cars one lap down. Only 27 cars are on the lead lap. Todd Superwoo is getting ready to release the field.
We are getting word that Matthew Karakoff is in the points picture as well, he sent a picture on Twitter. Never mind. I don't know what I was.
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Superwoo has released the field. They are waiting for the green flag. I'm going to keep saying it until Chapman fires me. But here we go. Green flag is out. 54 did not get a very good start at all.
The 26 waited to the last second as well. But now he's getting some pressure from the 39 to try and push them guys all the way out. They're going to get clear of the 54 for the moment. 54 is still going to run that middle lane, getting pushed by the 93. Wow, look at that outside lane, that middle lane getting a run. Down the backstretch they go. Look for the 54 to come down and block this 26 here momentarily.
Oh, 39 pushing that 26 way too aggressively there, getting a turn number 3. 26 can barely hang on to his truck right now. He's really having to will that thing, but right now he's coming back to the point right here. And he is the clear leader right here coming out of turn 4. He's going to get up and try to block the outside lane. That's not going to work because here comes the 39 back to the inside. Now the 26 is going to get stuck middle. But no, the 54 lets him continue to run the outside lane. Who's it going to be coming across the line? Going to be Dania. We're about to go 4 wide. We are 4 wide. We are 4 wide.
Here. Got Brian Macklin and
EJ O'Rourke knows he has to win this race. Well, he said, hold right here. No!
Oh, get him the wall to go!
Oh my god.
Did he just kind of like ride that wall and get stuck?
Yes. Yes, he did. That Via just ended the 41 and the 30 because the 30 is going to have damage.
Yep.
I believe that might also end the 30 as well. We're gonna have to go take. Oh man, Brian Macklin may have to come down pit road here.
I'm chiming in on this.
I'm glad to know we asked.
Yeah.
I don't even know what just happened. How did he get stuck in a wall and decide to go 5,000 feet up in the air?
And check Macklin's truck as well. That damage might be serviceable. That he might be able to get that figured out where he may not have a parachute. I'm not actually. I do see one small parachute off on the passenger side there. I think that might be able to get fixed though. That doesn't look that horrible. That truck might be all right, but the problem is though he might fall all the way back into the mid pack there. EJ is actually still sitting on the track.
Yeah, I do see that.
And he.
We may have just witnessed a sim racing death.
Yeah, that AMR safety crew's out there dealing with him right now, as he's probably dealing with oxygen bubbles or something. I don't know. That's what happens whenever you fall back super quick. I don't know. I'm just battling right now. And right now we are tied for the lead changes. Oh man, that truck looks absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know what sucks though is that he was making the right move at the right time. It's go time. And
I think the 30 was pushing him a little too aggressively.
No, that's not on the 30 there. Hold on, I'm watching it right here. 30's not even on him, not even on him. He's on him. Honestly? I don't even think the 30 was on him. I mean, he pushed it. He was on him a little bit.
He pushed him, and then I believe it was the 41 got a little loose closer to the wall, and that's what got him sucked into the wall.
I've never seen the wall do that.
Especially here or anywhere, Gotta thank the iRacing physics for that.
Well, Derek's dilemma. iRacing, fix your game. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm probably getting a "What are you doing?" from Chapman right now. If he hasn't, he should. But so EJ O'Rourke pretty much out of this thing.
Yeah.
So now we kind of have to start looking in other directions here. Is Chad Coleman the leader? He is second.
He's second. He could definitely win this race if he makes the right move on Daniel Falkingham.
And the thing is, we're not going to have that many laps to go, and honestly, because me and Chapman have actually set in this position. Okay.
If I pick this winner and I'm not broadcast, I'll be mad.
Who'd you pick?
I picked the 38.
He picked the 38.
If I pick the winner at Talladega, I'm going to be so happy.
Okay, so you see all 26 cars that are out there running right now.
Yes.
Any of them have a chance to win this race.
I don't care.
So, honestly, we're sitting here. We're inside 10 to go. Yep. Chapman, if Chapman can still want to chime in here, he can. We were sitting in this position in the Daytona 500 this year where, with this many laps to go, we had a yellow come out real late. We was fifth or sixth whenever that yellow came out.
All I know is I won it. All thanks to my talent and skill.
No, that was last year.
Oh, never mind.
This year's when we finished second or third.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's all about making the right move here. And honestly, I don't want to be in the first two rows here. I honestly don't want to be in the first two rows because there is a bad chance that you're gonna get left. Because, especially if you're the 38. I mean, now, to be fair, he doesn't have anyone who's really having to race him that's around him because the 83 is in 19th, the 30 is in 9th, the 63 is in 17th, EJ's out, and the 14 has seen better days. He's back in, I think, yeah, he's all the way back there. So, I mean,
So right now, I will do a rundown, Daniel Falkingham is leading the field. Chad Coleman will restart second. Jeff Hollingsworth will restart third. Jose Gonzalez will restart fourth. Tommy Ryan will restart fifth. Kevin Brown sixth. Doug Ross seventh. Ryan Howard will restart eighth. Brian Macklin will restart ninth. And Jimmy Coleman will restart 10th. I definitely think our winner will come out of this 5th through 10th kind of area right here. Well,
here's the thing. Yeah. So AJ finally has spoken. He's finally spoken to some people. He is not very happy, and he's not very happy at iRacing, which I definitely understand. I do agree with everything that he has said to this point. But unfortunately, that's what we deal with. This game is broken in most areas, and it has definitely showed its ugly head here. But here we go.
Pace car going to look for pit road.
As it's probably a good idea because I don't feel like this pace car is done just yet. Going to have 8 laps to go when we take the green. Give it about a lap before we see craziness, and then all bets are going to be off here very, very shortly. Here we go. Subaru, release this field.
Daniel Falkingham waiting for that green flag. Here in the trioval, green flag is out in the air. Here at Talladega, Daniel Falkingham going to have a decent launch. Going to stay in line for the moment.
Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. We're already 3 wide in the back. Big move. Just if we just stop talking. I mean, this is going to get crazy.
Yep, definitely going to get crazy. I mean, it's definitely that crunch time for sure, as you said earlier. Now Daniel Falkingham's not going to have the momentum that he needs. You got Ryan Howard going to push, I believe that's Tommy Ryan, to the outside lane. Got Jose Gonzalez going to push, I believe, Chad Coleman out there to the lead on the bottom lane. This could be a record-breaking lead change.
Yeah, you know how I said it was going to be a lap, before the craziness started? Yeah, I lied. They're already crazy. And are we going to get the record? Coleman got us. Coleman
leading this field.
Oh, they are rubbing on each other in the back right now. They are all over each other. Just pray. That's all I can tell you to do right now is pray. Because this is going to get wild here. 7 laps to go. 6.5 laps.
63 now. We're going to
Brian was out of this thing. What's he doing?
Kevin Brown going to push the 26. The 26 getting a little loose. They're down the backstretch running that middle lane.
Oh, wreck it in the back. Wreck it in the back. Wreck it in the back. 5, 6, 7 cars.
Will this bring out a yellow?
Yes,
I don't know. Oh,
big, boy. I think, was the 4? A lot of cars are involved. I've definitely seen the 51, the 01, the 9, 19. Couple of championship drivers are involved in that. Trying to look at the... maybe also looks like... trying to see what number that is. Did it beat my miss? I'm sorry.
We definitely need to ride on board with this 14 truck through this.
Hold on. It can't be better than mine. We can't show this it's better than mine.
Yeah.
It can't be better than mine. It can't be. It can't be. Yeah. We're riding on board with it here. See, that's the good thing about... that's the thing about Talladega. You got a chance that you can avoid it, but actually the 14 did get damage out of it. Yep. Look at the rear. Oh, he did? Okay, well then never mind then.
So now, do we see some of these guys coming down pit road, Derek? I don't think we do. So this will.
I'm sorry. As soon as we get down to crunch time, everyone starts to needing to talk to me at this exact moment. But I think some of these guys who we just seen on in that wreck, we'll probably see them come down pit road. But honestly, I'm sitting here looking at some of these names. Brian Boris Cook. We talked about he might be done with his championship. All of a sudden, he goes from what 17th, 18th up to 10th. Brian Macklin, he's up to 6th. I mean, and well, look at that. The 83, he's up to 11th. So, I mean, it's Dega, baby. Anything can happen at any given time.
Also, do want to mention we are closing in on the end of the sim time here.
We got 30 minutes. We got plenty of time.
Well, mine's showing 3 minutes and 54 seconds here, so.
That's wrong because there's an hour and 55 minutes in the session. We've only been yeah. We're good on time, Todd. Don't worry. We're not having a repeat of Sunday. Don't worry. So we are just kind of sitting here, gonna tick away these laps.
So I think this will be an unofficial
Hold on,
green light
something's
checker.
going on with the 38. Hold on. I just seen. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a joke.
Yeah.
Are we already getting ready to go back green? No. So because Jose Gonzalez just asked you if the 38 wins and he gets second, does he get the win? Unless there's a penalty for the 38 that has not been enforced.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see here. Trying to see if there's anyone. No. I'm not seeing any.
So when we go green, it will be the 38 and the 26 leading the field. Daniel Falkingham will restart third, Kevin Brown fourth, Jeff Hollingsworth fifth, Brian Macklin sixth, Doug Roth seventh, Mike Kelly eighth, Brian Boris Cook ninth, and Jimmy Coleman 10th. So Derek.
Yes.
When we go back green, do you want to be the leader?
No.
Or do you want to be the guy in second, waiting to make that win?
No, I don't even want to be. I don't even want to be second. I kind of want to be. I kind of want to be the third or fourth truck because, to be honest, the second truck making the move won't call. I mean, it'll cause the leader to stall, but honestly, if the third truck makes that move, you'll make a load of trucks. Yeah, I think the 38 might be short, guys. I mean, he's doing the hardcore save mode here. He might be in trouble.
So we'll see what happens here with the 38. Definitely not the situation he wants to be in right now. Do want to remind you guys that we will not be live tomorrow for Red Sox Racing League. Friday night, Midnight Thunder Series. Adam and I will be back in the booth for that one at Kentucky Speedway.
Hey, real fast, I'm gonna bring some chicken wings to that one. Just letting y'all know, it'll be a good one. Carry on.
So here we go. Field doubling up, still kind of doubled up right now.
Biscuits and gravy for Sunday.
And actually, we are at Dover on Sunday, and I'm not looking forward to that one.
So here we go.
We're gonna have 3 laps.
Yep. So we'll see what Mr. Chad Coleman can do as we see the pace car come down pit road. Chad Coleman looking for that green flag. He's got Jose Gonzalez side.
And I'm not going to give Tom a chance here.
Green flag out in the air. Back out of the air here at Bristol for Chapman. He wanted me to say that, even though at Bristol, the outside lane gets a better launch than the inside lane.
Oh my goodness, Brian Boris Cook is taking the middle lane regardless of telling Ryan give it to him or not. Everyone just get ready. The wrecks are not over yet. Brian Macklin all over the back of the 93.
Yeah, here we go. The outside line is 54. Jimmy Coleman.
This is going to be the hardest. These guys have been pushing all night long.
Chad Coleman going up to block the 26. That's going to leave the inside lane.
He could not wreck. He cannot wreck. If he wrecks, his championship is over.
Coming down the line, get the
Macklin
white flag.
goes to the top.
Oh, the 38. Wow.
We got two to go.
They're 4 wide here for second.
Who's this? What lane is this going to stall out? Oh no, Brian Macklin lost all of his help.
Macklin loses his help. Here goes the 63. Oh, the 38's involved. Big wreck.
Well, everyone just say a prayer real quick. Brian. Okay, so this is going to come down to who got through it, because I think I've seen everyone that was still having a chance at this championship.
Jason Brom definitely got through that without any trouble.
He might be advancing here. Hold on a second. But let's go back. Let's take a look at this wreck real quick here, because this is a big wreck here.
Yeah, I want to say Coleman kind of chopped the nose of the 93.
iRacing and its fantastic abilities here to absolutely ruin races. I think it just struck again, didn't it, Chapman? Man, oh. Joey Gatina got through it. Let's take a look. So here's the deal. The 83 truck is in, the 38 is out.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Ryan is out of this race. I mean, that's just one of those deals. I mean, we were 4 wide. It was bound to happen.
Yep. I mean, we were at 2 to go.
I mean, it was go time. Oh, man, that 2 just got so much air. Honestly, if I'm the 83 right now, though, I just kind of ride.
Yep.
Kind of count cars, see where the 38 is. Don't let that many cars pass you. You're joking.
Well, now look at this. The 51, I believe, is going to get his lap back. So we'll see what goes on with that.
So actually, the 93... You know, how is the 93 still up there? Well...
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest though, that kind of helps Jason though.
In a way, yes, but I don't see this 93 staying where he's at right now. He's got so much rear end damage that, I mean, right now he's definitely
not. That's just on your end. Todd, is he smoking on your end?
Yeah, he's smoking a little.
How is he smoking a little, Todd? It's either he's smoking it or he's not.
Okay, we're not going to get into rants here, Derek.
Is he smoking?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, yeah. That's what. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
I'm sorry.
If only y'all could hear half the conversation that's going on. So,
Daniel Falkingham, pretty much in the spot he doesn't really want to be in right now, but ultimately, he's had a fast number 39 truck.
So I'm looking at it right here. So Joey is only down 9 points to Jason right now.
Mm-hmm.
If Jason gets involved with the wreck, we then have to look back at the 14.
I think he's got a shot at it.
Well, I guess we can't really count the 8 out yet because he's still out there. Well, never mind. That truck looks slow. Never mind. Actually, hold on a second. Tommy Ryan might be out of this thing. Fuller might even be out. Hold on. How many? Wait, is it a win and you're locked into the next round?
I don't think it is.
It's not? Okay. Well, then hold on a second because Fuller might not be in a very good spot. Even though he won last week, he may not be in a very good spot even still. Hold on. Let me do some calculating because I didn't even think about that. Hold on.
Well, while you do that, it will be Daniel Falkingham and Jeff Hollingsworth making up your front row. Jason Brom going to restart 3rd. Doy Woods going to restart 4th. Scott Simley will restart 5th. Jeff Ryan 6th. Joey Gatina going to restart 7th. Tyler Dalton 8th. Doug Sigmund going to restart 9th. And Ron Holyfield will round out your top 10. I mean, if the 19 and the 14 can kind of, once we go back green, if they can kind of work together, I can actually see the 19 pushing the 14 up here towards the front of this field.
So Tommy Ryan is probably out. Mike Kelly might actually be out as well. Stand by on that. I think Mike Kelly might definitely be out. Yeah, Mike Kelly more likely has a chance of being out. We'll have to look at it whenever the final point totals come in once we hit the checker flag. So stay tuned. As soon as this race hits the checkered, I'll start doing some number counting, and we will definitely see what happens. But we still got this race to finish. We still got plenty of laps. Just kidding. We don't have hardly any laps. We're gonna have 2 laps. Green, white, checker. We will have 2 attempts at this. I don't foresee us needing both attempts. Actually, is that 14 that far up?
Yes, he is. He is in 7th right now. So
well, then hold on a second now.
So here we go. If we take this green and we make it all the way around to get the yellow or get the white flag,
next flag ends it.
Race.
No, well, no, actually, no, my bad. We still got another green, white, checkered. So right now, the 14 has to get in front of the 83 and hope the 83 loses a bunch of spots. But that 14 truck is definitely damaged.
So here we go. Daniel Falkingham looking for the green flag. And there it is. The green flag is back out in the air here at Talladega. Hollingsworth going to try and duck in behind him.
So he gets up to the top lane. No help for the 83. They are already on each other. It's that 07 and the 97.
Down the turns 2.
No help for the 83.
Yeah, this is going to not help the 83 at all.
Oh, well, here we go.
Here we
now
go.
He's got some help coming.
Yep, Dalton going to help him.
14 got stuck behind the 12, who had lots of damage. Lots of movement.
That's not going to help the 14.
14 is barely going to be hanging on to the draft. Here we go, coming through turns 3 and 4. Right now it's the 39. Not a whole lot of moving going on up in the top lane. It's going to have to take this 97 and make it a move. If he can get clear of the 07. Oh, 07 all over the place. That's actually going to help the 97 try to get a chance to get clear and try to make a move. Here they come through the trial. We'll take in the white flag. One lap to go here at Talladega.
Yeah, a lot of moving around right now here in this front pack.
97, he might get clear here if the 83 can push him hard enough. He might get clear here and maybe get in front of that 07 to make the move here on the 90, on the 39. 07, no, he gets the run down the back.
Here comes the 07 and the 3 on the middle lane. You're going to do a little bit of side drafting on this.
He's side drafting. He's not going to get there fully, though.
He might.
He's not going to be close enough.
These guys might wreck as Daniel Falkingham.
97 trying to side draft back on the 07.
Here we come to the line.
No help for the 07. The 3's trying to make a move.
Yep. Here
they go. Look at the wreck.
Little bit of net code there. Going to take out the 3. Daniel Falkingham will come to the line, and he will pick up the win here at Talladega.
Yeah, Braum will take third. Braum will advance into the next round of the playoffs.
Gatina going to finish 5th, along with Dalton 6th.
I will go ahead and start
How about that?
Yeah, I will go ahead and start doing some number crunching here and seeing who made it and who didn't. Because I'll be honest, we may have just seen some top guys who thought they may have been locked in going into this week. They're not. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, kind of keep me updated on that. And if you do see it updated, let me know. So we'll go ahead here. And actually, we'll go ahead and pull in the 97 first, who finished second, because I kind of want to wait talking to the 83. So, and Todd, I already hear that you're doing the interview, so good, because I don't like asking. Oh, no, Chapman is.
Chapman is.
Death Boy up there, he wants to talk to
Not
people.
Death.
So, well, close enough.
He
to
ain't
death.
dead yet. Don't you be talking about my buddy like that.
So hold on, trying to find him. Where's he at? I don't even see. Is he not even in the Discord?
Well, he may not be in there.
Well, then let's go ahead and bring Falkingham in.
Yep, celebrating out there on the front stretch is a 39.
We're going to talk to him right now. Daniel Falkingham. Oh. Okay. Daniel Falkingham, it's Adam Derrick and Todd up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Maybe. Just got annihilated, but I think we're okay.
Man, a big win here for you. You're not a big fan of these places, but it pays off, and you're able to get the win. That's a big win going into the final round.
That's huge. Usually I have no luck at these kind of plate tracks, but tonight I decided, we're gonna ride for the first little bit, and then once pit stops start, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go out, and we're gonna lead as much as we can. And believe it or not, we actually went out and won. Man, that's surprising, man. Usually I have no luck on these tracks, but boy, what a way to cap off this round, and what a way to carry momentum going into the last round.
Yeah, man. Your next round is going to be Michigan, Phoenix, and then Atlanta. Talk about them 3 tracks. You're one of the favorites heading in there.
Well, Michigan, it's going to be probably like another super speedway race because there'll be a lot of aero push. Phoenix, we won, and Phoenix, Atlanta, we won both of those races earlier in the year, so I think my odds are looking pretty good. But the thing is, we gotta make sure we capitalize on these finishes because everyone's starting out on even points.
Talk about being 4 wide.
Yeah, that's 4 wide. Man, that was crazy. I saw them all 4 wide in my mirror, and once I literally saw the whole field just get obliterated behind me, I knew I had a better shot to win this thing because I know there was a lot of heavy hitters that got taken out. Coleman, Kevin, Macklin. A lot of heavy hitters, so that gave us a better shot to go up there and cap off the win. So definitely going to ride this momentum into the next round. Like I said, we're all going to be on even points, so it's all about knocking off really good finishes right from the outset, and it's only 3 races. So definitely going to take this all the way and hopefully get ourselves a championship.
Hey, I'm glad you got to win at a super speedway. Shout-outs and all that you want to give out?
Absolutely. I got to thank First Air Bay Labs 207 for all you guys, or for all their support. Also got to thank Joey and everyone at Sim500 who runs the show. Got to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Looks like you guys had one heck of a show up on the booth, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Got to thank everyone who races at Sim500. Also thanks to Brian Macklin who has the series as well. Thanks to SnapMobile.shop for sponsoring the series. I got to thank everyone at Team Name, Kevin Brown, Doy Woods, Chad Coleman. You know the rest. Got to thank friends and family for watching, and thanks to all the fans who watch us as well.
Hey, good job tonight, man. Congrats from us.
Yeah, I appreciate it, boys. Thank you.
Next up, let's bring in Jeff Hollingsworth. Jeff Hollingsworth, it's Adam, Derrick, and Todd up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Hey, yes, sir. How you doing, Adam?
Pretty good. Yeah, long time no speak, man. P2 finish here tonight, and honestly, it looked like you kind of got trapped with really nowhere to go to be able to pull up in front of anyone there at the end. But talk us through that last restart. That was a big one.
Yeah, I was just, I usually suck on the outside, but anyways, I timed it pretty good, and I think Daniel went up there because, he knew I would push him, and that's what I did, and, I've been bottom feeding all night and everything, and just kind of hanging out and waiting to go when it was time to go, and anyways, long story short, I didn't have anywhere to go, like you said, and just stuck right behind him and finished well.
I remember racing against you when I first started on iRacing. You was already on here, man. How much has this truck package changed over the course of the years. You know, I mean, tonight was one of the first times we really seen this truck package, even all season, really be able to push that outside line and not really stall that much.
Yeah, I bottom fed, but I know how the outside line
Right.
is, and that's the thing. We're sitting there going 3 wide the whole race, but nobody's really doing anything.
Right.
You know, so I just I don't know. I got nervous up there because I was up there at the beginning.
For sure.
I was never 3 wide, but 2 wide. But anyways, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to stick on the bottom and go for it. But as far as the truck, you get really good runs. You get huge runs, but you just, you know, you see all the accordion, you got nowhere to go with it. And you got to check up, and it throws people off and stuff like that.
Well, man, it was a pretty interesting race for us, that's for sure. Shout out to all that you want to give out here for your second place finish tonight.
Sure. First to the top 3, Daniel and Jason. Those the top 2, I guess, besides myself. Anyways, those guys ran a good race. Let's see, especially my guys at OGR, Old Guys Rule. It's a group of us that hang out together. It's me, James, Ron, Paul, Tim, Charlie, Fred, Jake, DJ, a couple others, Robert and Michael. But anyways, Joey for putting this league on, all the hard work he puts into it. I mean, I've never been in a league that broadcasts every race they're in and does all the work. So
Sure.
really, it's him and all the guys that assist him. You guys for putting this on. The U.S. Coast Guard, my awesome wife. God bless America.
For sure, man. Hey, good job tonight, buddy. Good run.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Appreciate you.
Next up.
Okay,
Jason
hold
Brown.
on.
And I know. Go ahead and break it in. I'll let you tell him the news. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Well, no, I was going to go ahead and say, do we want to go ahead and talk about the points before we bring him in
No.
here? Because I know he's
No.
probably... Okay, we don't? Okay.
No.
So we're going to go ahead and bring in the driver of the 83, Jason Brom.
Okay, so now we can talk about the points before I get to the interview with Jason. Let
Yeah,
him know if
so-
he made it or not.
Well, actually, let me go and ask, do you know if you've made it to the next round or not?
I don't know for sure if the old 83 Jason Barham hasn't made it in yet. I don't know.
Okay, well, you made it. You finished 6th out of this round. You did
man.
make it in. Just barely squeak it in. I think you squeaked in by a total of
7. Might be more.
yeah, by 9 points is what you made it in by. So, congratulations, you did make it into the next round.
Oh, man. You know, this whole playoff run, I've had a lot of bad luck the rest of the regular season, but, man, I put in a lot of time here in the playoffs,
Yeah.
and this is the second chance I had to get in the top 8 in the last 3 years, and this time I made it in, so it feels awesome, man, and pumped up, ready to get some practice in for Michigan.
Yeah, talk about running Michigan, man. That's another fast track, especially these trucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Michigan too, so I'm pretty pumped up about that. The one track in 3 races I see that are left is Phoenix, so I'm gonna have to put a lot of work in. Obviously, the guy out there leading the points for a while, Daniel Falkenham, he's the guy to catch and to beat. It's gonna be a tough task, but it's gonna take a lot of hard work and determination. Dethrone that guy. I mean, he's a damn good driver out here. We got a hell of a round of 8 here.
Yeah.
These 8 drivers, it's gonna be awesome last 3 weeks for you guys.
Talk about, man, this race. How much was you really counting cars and watching people around you that you knew you had to beat?
A little bit. I know Randy Yoakam was a guy that was behind me a little bit, and Chad Coleman was the guy that was 9 points in front of me, and then I knew that he was leading laps. I don't know how many laps he led, so I'm like, is he gonna get more bonus points? And then that wreck happened, you know, right before that. I'm like, I'm gonna stick to the low line, because if I know the middle line and even that higher line, you could pass trucks, but once the wreck happens, you can't do nothing. So a wreck happened, I turned it sharp left. I could see people flipping everywhere. I couldn't believe I made it through there.
Yeah, and actually you're going to finish 6th in this round, so you moved up 3 spots here tonight in the points. So that's pretty cool. Man, shout-outs and all that you want to give out?
Yeah, my sponsor, Kick-Ass Beef Jerky. If you go there at kickassbeefjerky.com, I guarantee you, you're gonna love all the different beef jerky that they have. They have a lot more than just that. They have a lot of pickles, pickled mushrooms, asparagus, you name it, man. They're always adding new products out there. I mean, it's just that good. That's why it's called Kick-Ass Beef Jerky. So go to kickassbeefjerky.com.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, good job, man. Congrats on making the final round.
Hey, thank you guys up there, man. I'm still shaking, so
We
I
did
get
pull it for
that
you,
little
dude.
downtime now is much needed. So thank you guys up in the booth, and see you next week.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're getting better each week.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
will do.
Derek, back to you. I know you got the points.
All right, so, I mean, we probably already know who's leading the points. It's not Dan Folkingham. Just joking. Dan Folkingham does have the points. Ryan Howard, second. Tyler Dalton, third. Kevin Brown, fourth. Mike Kelly, fifth. Justin Fuller, sixth. Actually tied with Tommy Ryan. Actually, is that right? No, that is not right. Hold on just a second. Oh, whoops. My bad. I was on the wrong one. Daniel Folkingham first, Tyler Dalton second, Ryan Howard third, Kevin Brown fourth. Justin Fuller tied with Kevin Brown for fourth. Then it's Jason, who we just got done talking to, Tommy Ryan, Mike Kelly. It was by 4 points. So it separated Mike Kelly and Chad Coleman. And I'm looking here on track, looking at the finishing order, and it was definitely by a lot more than... Actually, Chad actually finished in front of Mike Kelly.
Wow.
So pretty much Chad would have had to finish the race. He would have pretty much had to finish the race to advance. So that definitely sucks for him. And then it would be after Chad, it was Joey, then Randy, and then the two Bryans. And, that kind of sucks for Brian Macklin because, I mean, to be honest, whenever I was helping you out in the booth for most of this season, Chapman, I'll be honest, Brian Macklin was actually kind of one of the people I thought would be, coming into this final round, only being down a couple points off of, Folkingham. So,
Todd was talking about him and EJ. I know, Todd, you was really high on EJ coming in.
Yeah, I was really high on EJ trying to pick up the win here, and ultimately that didn't go the way he had planned and the way I had planned. Along with Joey Gatina, Joey had a really good run here, on Friday, and I kind of thought he would run this race the same way that he did on Friday, and ultimately he didn't. He decided to take the kind of, the Jeff Gordon approach in a way, and just ultimately just came up short.
So, yeah, we want to thank all y'all for tuning in here for the Sim500, brought to you by SnapMobile.shop. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need a new device, Wireless Zone can help. Visit us for the latest technology and assistance from experts in the wireless industry. Because why Verizon? Better matters. That is a mouthful that I'm still screwing up. Wireless Zone is the largest Verizon franchise in the U.S. with over 400 locations. Our independently owned and operated stores have provided Verizon products and services for 32 years. Furthermore, Verizon has recognized the knowledgeable and friendly staff as the National Customer Loyalty Award winner for 5 consecutive years. I want to thank all of y'all for coming out and tuning in tonight here at Talladega. Derek Pemberton, Todd Chase, Adam Chapman behind the scenes somewhat. We will see y'all Friday night for wherever they're going to be at. So
Midnight Thunder Series will be at Kentucky.
Yeah, so we will see y'all then. Everyone take care. And as always, God bless.